That's good design. Let you see the subtitle size before you start. Not all Anthem full game content is available in the demo. Well, pre-order cancelled. I know they have to put that sort of thing there because otherwise people are idiots and assume that the whole game is going to be like half an hour long. Other two is a loading bar at the very top. I was about to say I'm a big fan of games that don't tell you how far they are going. I'll probably figure out most of that. If the content isn't available in the full game, why not just not let me talk to people? Invert look, please, yes. Leave him off for now until we see what it's actually like. It might already be inverted, you know.
Maybe I should trim my beard. It is fashionable, right? I don't need it.
The Fort Tarsis bar has a different owner every time I come back. Swear.
It's kind of weird the touchpad resets to the menu you had it on last, when normally it'd just be a quick thing for the map or anything else. And the motion blur is a bit intense. I feel like I'm playing through bloody Vaseline. Let's turn motion blur off, thanks. Okay, then if you don't have motion blur on, then things just look jittery. Cool. I'm glad that the game is looking so good on a Pro. Let's put motion blur back on because it looks horrible, horrible without.
Hey, how'd your last job go?
If I come back breathing, it went fine.
Straight truth there. Just got back myself. Damn Titan nearly took my arm off. Always something, huh? Owen stopped by. Wanted to make sure your records were in order. No worries, though. A Titan won't stop me from keeping this place organized.
How'd you end up as our record keeper anyway? You don't seem the desk type.
Layers, buddy. We all got it. You want a well-placed shot or a well-kept ledger? Ask Lucky Jack. We all do our bit for the family, right?
You sign up, you pull your weight. It's that simple.
It's more than that. But, hey, however you want to paint it. The point is, we got each other's backs. It's not like we got anyone else in our corner.
Freelancers have had better times.
I don't want to say our budget's sad, but I can perform magic with more figures in the columns. We need freelancers to bring in contracts, get the work done. The better the Enclave does, the better we all do, right? Well, I've got reports to update before I'm back out there. Striders to save, relics to silence, you know how it is.
So I'm guessing the alliance system isn't actually working then? Oh wait, here we go. Oh, devil. Right, sure. Let's just move on, so. Who opened that? I've got my objective is speak with Messias. Speak with Messias.
What have you been up to?
You'll love it. Okay, it's called the Manifold. Well, technically I call it the Manifold.
And it does what, exactly?
For years, I'd heard of a type of Shaper relic that was able to amplify and augment the qualities of other objects. Never encountered one, never knew anyone that had, but thanks to the Elysian manuscript, I think I know where one is. Right here, in Bastion.
And you think it'll amplify and augment the power of my javelin?
Precisely. Excited yet?
Uh...
Not to worry. Once we find the Manifold, get it working, you will be. Guaranteed. First, the Manifold. Then, we boost your javelin. You silence the Heart of Rage, and boom. Everyone lives happily ever after.
It's a little
I assume these are terms I'd know better in the actual game.
I've sent all the particulars of the location to Faye. I can't wait.
It's always nice when there's a few seconds lag after completing an objective when you're in the town. There's some impressive level detail pop in there as the lighting kicks in and shadows take place. Sure, why would the map center to where I am? That would just be crazy.
Look who's back in one piece.
So, did you expect me in more pieces than one?
You? Never. I trust you've brought me work. Always good to give your javelin the once over after a run. What have you done this time?
Just my job.
Fascinating. I never would have guessed.
I just want to be sure everything's in order.
That's what I like to hear. Scars, beasts, relic-based nonsense. Can't be too careful out there. I'll run you some maintenance checks, make sure everything's humming. Won't impact performance, but I'll add moisture-wicking fabric to the internal padding while I'm at it.
I don't need anything fancy.
You also don't need sweat in your eyes while you're trying to focus out there.
Fair enough. Go for it.
Only the best for my favorite freelancer.
Favorite, huh? How many favorites are there?
Rankings are at my discretion. Go on then. I'll run the checks while you're off.
Okay, so the forge is where you actually equip stuff. And presumably you can craft things once you actually start acquiring things. Stick with normal, see how that is. Hang on, is this the entire world? Okay. Start expedition, I guess. I think they could have probably stolen something out of Destiny's book here and had like pictures of your javelin fighting or flying or anything sort of animated at all. Like a static image is not particularly interesting to look at for anything longer than a few seconds. It's quite a load time. I'm sure it'll be better in the full game. How long of a load time has this actually been? I can't actually see the bar moving anymore. It's now been 30 seconds since the bar stopped moving. I'm beginning to think maybe this isn't working properly at the moment. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to have load times in multiple minutes. I guess this is just the Anthem experience. You get to wander around and have meaningless dialogue choices in an empty city. And when you want to get into your Iron Man suit and actually go out, you get stuck in a load screen that doesn't load. I mean, it's promising when your game has problems such as not loading into the game when it's only 2 weeks from release? 3 weeks from release. 3 weeks Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah. Well, it's now been almost 2 minutes since I started the timer. So I think I might just stop the stream and go play some more Resident Evil instead. Because this doesn't appear to be working. Yeah, it's now been 2 whole minutes since I started the timer on my phone, and the bar hasn't moved. And it's been longer than that because it actually started like loading sometime before I started the timer. So yeah, this just seems to not be working at the moment. Thanks, Anthem. Thanks to you.